Whoa, wait, what's it called? Yeah, system.speech. It's part of system.speech. So I searched for it, found it. Now you need to check the little box to include it and then hit OK. And so now we have access to system.speech. So I need to add a thing over here to use it. So underneath all this stuff, using system.speech. And actually, we'll do system.speech.synthesis. We don't need the whole library, just the text-to-speech, which is in synthesis. Okay. All right. So now that we've done that, if we come back over here to the sound, let me just comment out the sound file stuff, and instead we'll do some text-to-speech. So let's get an object for the synthesizing. Put that up at the top here. So underneath the sound player, we'll go speech synthesizer. We'll call it synth equals new speech synthesizer. There we go. So now we'll just call the methods of synth when we want to do stuff. And that is down here. There we go. So username equals bacon donut and command and the message equals hello. So synth dot I forgot an important step, actually. Let's do that first. We have to tell it what sound card to use, basically. So in the form load right here under the where we set up the file for the sound player, we need to do synth dot set output to default audio device. And obviously you can make that more complicated if you want to, but so that's going to send the sound out the Windows audio, whatever the default output is. And so now we'll go back to the text message. So if Bacon Donut runs the hello command, then synth dot, let me find where I put the code. It's as simple as running an audio sound. It's just speak, synth.speak, and then the text that you want it to speak. So let's say, hey there. Hey there, Bacon. The user... hit my mic. The user... e dot chat message dot username. Not user ID, username. Those are very different things. Is trying to get your attention. There we go. Hey there, Bacon. The user is trying to get your attention. Okay, let's try that. And there's an error. What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't close. The function there. Okay. All right. Bacon test bot. Connect. Connected to chat server. Okay, and I'll go over to my Bacon Donut account here. And so I'm let's see. Hey, streamer. Yo.
Hey there Bacon, the user bacon_donut is trying to get your attention.
Yes! Yes! There it is. Okay. Well, what if I wanted to give that user the ability to say whatever they wanted? Dangerous, but potentially fun. So instead of all that, we're just going to say, if they say, oh man, oh, my rusty brain, message dot starts with if the message starts with hello space, did I do that right? Yeah. If it starts with hello, then oh, this is this is more text manipulation than I want to deal with. We need a delimiter and to specify the bottom half, but I'll just do it this way. We'll just have it speak the whole chat message. So it'll say hello, and I don't know what it'll do with the exclamation mark. Obviously, you know, if you were actually releasing this, you'd want to like break it up into pieces and read the second half, but that's more work than I want to do. No, what was my error? Oh, this doesn't belong. There. Ah. Bacon test chat, no bot. Connect. And there's the chat room. Hello? Yo. Hello. I'm trying to talk to you. Nub cake.
Exclamation point. Hello, I'm trying to talk to you, Nubcake.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. So now Bacon Donut now has a command that he can run to cause text to speech of whatever he wants to show up in the live stream. How cool is that? So one last thing I want to do here, and just in case you haven't already thought of it, we'll go over to the design here, and bring on a couple of buttons. Couple big buttons here. We're gonna make these sounds. So like if you want a soundboard for your stream, it's a common thing that people want. Actually, let's delete that. So they're all the same size. So 4 buttons there. So let's call this. The name is BTN Sizzle. And the text. Where is it? There it is. Sizzle. There we go. And this one is gonna be ETN bomb. Okay, so double click to get that. So sound player dot sound location equals, I mean, basically we're just copy pasta that. Oops. Sizzle sound player dot load sound player dot play. Oh wait, those are methods. There we go. Okay, and then if we double click this sound player, I'll just pasta. So instead of sizzle, it's bomb. Again, I put these in the C drive in advance. Sound player dot load. Sound player dot play. There we go. Let's try it. And it shouldn't need to be connected to the chat for that. Again, it's going to be loud. Sorry. And bomb. There you have it. So, you know, if you want to take time to do it, you could add interfaces, like be able to right click to change the file and put up a dialog to hunt for the file and remember it and all that. It's all possible stuff if you just learn more and play with it. But I'll tell you what, that's a pretty solid start. I encourage you to dive in, learn the API, see what other things are possible. Timers, that's another thing that I didn't get to here, but if you learn how timers work, you can have the application running on a loop, like every 60 seconds do checks, right? Like every 60 seconds, you know, maybe you want to show your viewer count, for example. So you would find where the API is to show that. Update a label, a text label with the number, and then set up a timer every 60 seconds to check it again. You know, stuff like that. There's all sorts of things you can do. And once you're connected to that Twitch API, man, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can look at all the channels that are live, and I mean, you could even use this to start logging chat, right? Like the text is all showing up here in this box, right? There's no reason why we couldn't save this. So, you can start writing all that to a file and saving your chat history locally, if you wanted, or start looking at data stuff. There's several different ways. SQLite is a good one that's good and integrated. But anyway, there's lots of ways to do that. You can connect to a web service to store it, or just all sorts of stuff. And a lot of it's fairly easy to do. So there you have it. That concludes this little tutorial. I say little, but it actually took a while. My hope is that people can feel a bit more empowered to be able to make tools for themselves to do things that, you know, that other programs might not be giving you, right? Because it's more approachable than you might think. Thanks, and I'll catch you all later. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.